Hi guys, welcome to my layout. This is the homework assignment that Trey gave us to do last week, I guess it was, while we were having the Zoom meeting. And this here is what my layout looks like with the lights on. I know when you're around and you're looking at it, it hides a lot of imperfections in that, but I turned the lights on just to show you exactly what my layout looks like and some of the parts to it. If you look in the back here, I'm going to try to zoom in on that. That's my mountain scene. In the back there, it has a little logging area. There's some hobos around there, and well, let me see, we'll go up this way and take a look at them. All right, there's the MyJack. That works pretty good. I haven't worked that in a while. And there's a little logging area that's going on over here. There's a American Flyer cutting station over there for cutting up the wood. We have a log dispenser right there. We got the oil can going loader right there, and we have two guys that are cutting wood there. If I turn on the one, let me see if this one will work. Okay, these guys go real fast. The other one I have to do with the remote on the cab too, and they go very slow. But right up in here is my Hoboville. And this one right over in here with the water tower and that plays a nice tune on the harmonica. And there's the mountain up there that was all made with foam. The portals on each side are made with foam too, and I used a tippy tool to cut all the rock formations in there, and then the rest is just painted up, and that's it. I do use fast track while the harmonica is serenading us. I will go around. There is my station that you have to crawl underneath to get there. I usually use a piece of PVC to turn everything on and that because my knees just hurt too much. And bring it down here. This is a little catch-all that I throw a lot of my used engines into because I'm running out of space on the walls. And speaking of which, here's some of the space right here. I'll get a better picture of that later. There it is, Old Milwaukee Beer and Old Milwaukee Crossing Bucks and the Old Milwaukee Neon Light and Clock. And bring it down here. There's my water heater. There's another Hoboville right over in here. As you can see and tell, I only have tar paper down, and one of these days I'll get the ballast and all that other stuff down in through there. And again, I come down through. Here's the little town right in here. They got a fly fishing shop, and they have a sports bar with Schaefer beer. I got that Schaefer sign through Miller Engineering because out in California, that's what we were drinking while we built my sister and brother-in-law's house out there. They couldn't get us Old Milwaukee, so we ended up drinking Schaefer until Old Milwaukee came in, and we got it. Here's Planter's Peanuts, originated in Wilkes-Barre, PA, and that's why I got that sign. And the other sign that I have is the American flag right over there. And now I could give you guys a little panoramic view of some of the shelving that I have with trains on it. And there again are the Old Milwaukee clock and sign. And the mountain. And these are the lanterns that I have overhead. I have them wired up. They were never burnt. Okay, they are just wired up with some bulbs in there that I got from Town and Country. The front two, the red and the white one, are Lionel um, uh, commemorative ones that they sold to their people who were in the LCCA. And I happened to get two of them. I have another one, another red one through Lionel, but the other two in the back are just Ad Lake ones that I picked up at a cheap price. I come into here. Here's the Batman scene. I'm big on Batman and stuff like that. I wired up the cars so that they have LEDs in them, along with the Joker mobile right in through there. There is my town square, if you could see that, all the way through there. A hot dog machine or popcorn machine right there. No, it's a hot dog machine right there. Various cars that are in there. Let me see if I could get that in there. My buddy Barry's trains from Elizabethtown. He had these he had a big billboard up there, and the billboard company gave him these little ones like that, and he had, I think, 4 or 5 or 6 of these things, and he gave them out to his favorite customers, and I was happy enough or lucky enough to get one from him, and that is the original billboard that they put up on the sign itself. This is the shady side of town. Okay, you got your bikers, you got other derelicts that are there. Okay, one of my favorite parts of town, of course. Okay, and this is the elbow room that was made by our own Andre Garcia. I'm sorry, Andre. Okay, he is the man. As you can see, it is 68 degrees in here in the basement, or dungeon as I like to call it, and 41 the humidity, the percent humidity in here. I don't have it, but there's Superman on top there. But there is also the bat signal, and when the lights are toned down, you can see the yellow and black bat signal itself. Okay, going up top here, we do have my Sandlot Field. This is the field sort of like I played baseball on when I was a kid. We had a rock for second base. We usually had some kind of trash can lid for the bases, or if we couldn't find that, somebody got a piece of cardboard and put it down there. But that's my Sandlot Field. I really like that. I love the kids that they had from, who was it? Scenic Express, I think, had that. And when we were kids, we used to get plywood and anything that we could find to make a backstop, because if not, the ball would always go into the poison ivy and all the stickers and everything else. So that's why I have that there. And here's the town itself. We got Elvis in the front. Okay, lots of cars. I got another Batmobile on top there. Okay, we have an incline to go from the bottom to the top, right in there. There's all the houses. This is where all the rich folk lives. This is Snob Hill. Okay, and again, I have a lot of junk up here that I gotta clean up one of these days. Here's some of the cars. I have a little park going around here for jogging and for having picnics and the things to do for the kiddos here. The swing set does work. Let me see if I could get that on here while I'm just sweeping around. Let's see. Yep, got the wrong one on there. Okay, I think we have to get the giant hand here and turn this. There we go. And the kiddos are all playing on the swings. And then we have the biscuit man here. Our guy gives out the doggies in the neighborhood biscuits every time that he comes around. But you could see that these dogs know that he has biscuits and is chasing them. Okay, a couple kids flying kites. We have another guy in the background there that adopts the hat. Let me see if I could get him to work. There he is. To the young lady. A couple of joggers going around the tunnel there. Area right up on top. Again, another shot of the town. And let's pan around here. Okay, there's the old Milwaukee brewery that I built. I just like that. I like that beer. It's been good to me, so I'm good to it. And this is the backside of the mountain. The backside of the mountain has Bigfoot, aliens trying to get supper. We do have an alien going up to the still to take some whiskey out of their hands. Okay, but there's a guy up there that has the big old blunderbuss. He's going to protect that. We got the waterfalls coming down after Bigfoot. Okay, and this was made with silicone caulk. And it goes into the lake, and guess what's there? The Loch Ness Monster, ready to dive on that pretty girl there. All right, there's the backside of the American Flyer sawmill. Okay, and other various pieces there. And on the back wall, I do have a couple of Alan Stauffer prints that are right up there, and I do have some LED lighting above them. And this is my trolley area. I have two trolleys on top, one on the bottom. Okay, I do have my station right up in here with other various bump and go cars from Lionel. I do have more cars, imagine that, down in here. Okay. And this is a little area that I like to just to show off a little bit. Okay, it's a little bit of lumberjacks there. This is me and my brother. Usually after fishing, we sit out, and I have a fireplace outside that we usually just sit there and drink some old Milwaukees and tell lies about fish and stuff like that. And there we are, you know, saying the one that got away. Okay, and this is salmon fishing on the Salmon River up in New York. And above it, yep, there's some hunting action going on there. Okay, you gotta watch out because there's a big grizzly bear and he's gonna whack that guy right there. Okay, some deer. And we come over to, you guessed it, bada bing. There you go. We got the girls working inside there. If I could get down there and look in there. Okay, there's a couple of girls that are working there. There's the bar inside. A couple of girls walking around the outside. This is another shady part of town. But I like this area. Okay, there's a Harley Davidson diner. And here is the Lionel store. And there's three separate layouts that actually work on the inside of that. And let me see if I could get them to work there that you guys could see them. Yep, they're going around there. There's one in the front, passenger car. There's a passenger car service in the back. I think that is the Santa Fe. Yep. And over here is a little bit of freight. I think this is New York Central going around in there. Okay, I'm going to shut that off. Okay, I do have another Miller Engineering sign right there. And another one right here. That is a Natty Bow sign. There's the Bada Bing. And there's a little Polar Express Barry's Train Shop that he gave out to his patrons for a Christmas present that year. That was kind of nice of him. And we got the Bada Bing sign up on top there in neon. And then we have the wall of trains. And I also have some of my weightlifting equipment, cable crossover bar or stack right there. There's my DOD train, some of it anyway, coming across. Okay, got all my cereal cars up there, Cheerios, Rice Krispies, Life, and Wheaties. Okay, more trains, imagine that. And still another piece of equipment here, my lat machine right here with more trains and more trains, along with still some more trains right there. And we have the dread mill, not the treadmill, the dread mill, and more trains right over here. And last but not least, this is like a catch-all, but this is a conventional setup that I made, and one of these days I will get done with it, but right now it's just conventional. It is a coal operation. I do have a tipple that works there. It goes around the back side. It has a clam bucket, Lionel clam bucket, that I think is one of the coolest features they ever made. That works really, really good. The kids really like that a lot when they come in here. And there's another oil can unloader. There's two of the coal loaders right there, side by side. We got the log unloader right there. Again, the tipple. That works really good. I had to take it apart once. It's a bear to take apart and put back together, but it's a lot of fun. And the back side of this going in here, there's another crane in there, but it's only the magnetic crane, and that goes underneath my steps. Okay guys, that's about it. Hope you liked it. I do have other trains on the wall back there, and let me see right here if I could get them in there. There's trains underneath here. There's more trains there. There's more trains underneath here. And last but not least, one other section of trains. Okay guys, that's my whole layout. I hope you like it. This is my homework assignment for Trey. Out guys, happy Easter.